And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. We got a bit of a wet one coming at you. It's the Miami Marlins taking on the Los Angeles Dodgers. Today, all eyes are on the mound as we've got a pitcher who's been absolutely on fire lately. In fact, in his recent outings, he's been nearly untouchable, Singy.
Oh, you're not kidding, Boog. Opponents have looked lost against this guy.
First pitch coming your way next. All right, just about ready for baseball. And towing the slab in this one, Roki Sasaki. And Singy, we were talking earlier about how he's doing a great job navigating through tough spots.
I've just been so impressed with when it seems like there's more pressure, he's more calm and settles in. He's done an incredible job with runners in scoring position. Most guys, they get a little tight, they start to aim the baseball, but for some reason, he gets looser, the ball comes out of his hand with more life, and he's able to wiggle off the hook of tough situations and get his team back in the dugout.
Otto Lopez leading things off and takes a strike.
First pitch, 7-10.
Next offering is in for a strike. And that's down and away. In the air out to center. Griffey on his horse. Brings it in with a nice running grab. One down. And time now for the Marlins lineup. And so far this year, this has not been a very good offense.
Well, in this day and age, if you can't slug and get on base, that OPS has to be at a certain level. If you're going to produce runs, give your pitchers an opportunity as they're facing tough offenses as well.
Dane Myers stands in now and watches strike one. One out, base is empty. Pitch misses, and that's ball one. And a strike in there. Swing and a miss, and he got him. And there's two down.
First strikeout for him in this one. That splitter is maybe the go-to pitch when he's looking for a swing and miss like that. He throws it quite a bit, and that's a good example of the effect it can have on a hitter.
Now it's going to be Griffin Conine. Inside, just missed. High fly ball out to center field. Griffey in pursuit. Squeezes it. And that is that. And the Dodgers are coming up to hit. No score. This is Dodgers baseball on the show, LA. Back here at Kauffman Stadium. And on the hill today, Valente Beozo. What do you have on him, Singy?
Well, that whip is just below the league average, and that's a good thing in this case, not allowing too many base runners. So on most days, he's going to go out there and compete and put his team in a position to win, and I expect to see that from him in this one today.
And now here's the Dodgers designated hitter, Shohei Ohtani.
All around, I think if you asked anyone in this organization, who's the best hitter in the lineup, they would say him.
First pitch misses.
So back in 2023, Shohei hit a home run, stole a base, and had a scoreless pitching outing in the same game. You'll never guess the last person to do it.
Pablo Sandoval.
Oh, you're good.
I feel like I've heard that one before. And he hits a ground ball right side. Whips it to first. And they get Ohtani for the out. Time to check out the Dodgers lineup. An offense that knows how to mash, Chris. Lots of power throughout the lineup. They're leading the league in homers right now.
Yeah, and I think when you're facing a team like this, pitchers coming in, they see the stats. They end up trying to nibble, trying to work on the edges, trying to expand the zone. And so I think the key, if these hitters can stay within themselves, obviously they have the ability to hit the ball a long way and score runs quickly. So we'll see how it goes in this one.
Sends it to first. Here tonight, an efficient start to the home first, 2 away.
Hey, man, 4 pitches, 2 outs. That is an excellent base.
2 outs, base is empty. Ken Griffey Jr. will hit next. Close one, doesn't get the call. 1-0. 2 outs, base is empty. Swing and a miss. Strike 1. It affects the game in so many ways, right? Your ability to come back is usually tied to power. If you can deliver a huge hit with one swing of the bat, it really changes your capability when you fall behind. 2 balls, 2 strikes to count with 2 outs. Got him swinging. Dodgers down in order. Scoreless after 1.
Let them know that you the baddest. Let them know that you the baddest. Let them know that you the baddest.
And we're back. Second inning set to go. Here's the third baseman, Connor Norby. He is quite an athlete. I mean, you look around the other sports, basketball, football, you feel like he could thrive in one of those sports too. That's too low. And it's 1-0. Norby, 24 years old, and they went out and made a trade for him last season. Next offering in there for a strike. And 1-1.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
There's a swing and a miss.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
That's outside. It's 2-2.
The only adjustment he needs to make is his target. If you aim at the outside corner, that slider's going to end up way off the plate. Perhaps look a little more down the middle, and you get it right where you want it.
And here it comes. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Swing and a chopper out to short. Throw on to Freeman, and quickly 1 away in the second.
That is hit. The right fielder, number 7, Jesus Sanchez.
And up next for Miami, Jesus Sanchez. 2 hits and 5 at-bats yesterday. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. Safe at first as they can't make the play. Runner on at first with 1 gone. And the batter now, Graham Pauley.
Definitely scuffling at the dish lately. Only 2 hits over the last 5 games.
Sasaki checks over to first, and he's back. Fought off foul. Next pitch misses, and it's 1-1.
No, he's really working him away this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity. Try to get a rollover, something on the ground. Stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
Pitch misses there. 2-2.
2-2.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Man at first, one away. Ground ball, could be two. Slings to second, and he'll keep it for just the one.
Good that they weren't overzealous there. Just take the shirt out, keep the runner out of scoring position.
Davison de los Santos, the next up for the Marlins. Right through there for a strike.
0-1.
Paulie off of first with two away. That catches the top part of the zone, and that's strike two. That one 95 to finish him off. One left for Miami. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score.
In the background is a blind spot. Rolling dice and let your cards out. Don't push it up and use the money.
And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's the left fielder. Chris, baseball today, so many strikeouts, and they are available to pitchers. But this is a guy that puts the bat on the ball and is kind of different from the players that we see day in, day out.
1 ball, no strike.
Yeah, his swing is so good. It's in the zone a long time. He gets the barrel to it a lot, and that produces more base hits.
That's off the inside corner. And now 2-0. Singy, one of the things that's interesting is that guys really don't worry about swinging it. Oh, this is deep to left center. Way back there. On its way. Gone. His 7th home run of the season. It's 1-0.
He's going to the plate with a ton of confidence lately, and he's getting the results to back it up. No doubt, those two things feed on one another. He came out of his shoes on that one, but managed to keep his mechanics intact long enough to get to the ball and through it, and it went a long way.
Freddie Freeman up to the dish. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
No balls, 1 strike.
Oh, you just got to delete it. You give up that leadoff home run, go back to work, focus on this next batter. Very humble guy, and you know, on the field, off the field, and he goes about his at-bats in that way, Boog. He's just trying to stay with the plan, and that plan is hit the ball to left center field, drive the ball that way, and let it travel.
Yep.
Well, I think that's a case of overthinking right there. He got 3 straight fastballs looking in the 0-2 count just to pour it back.
And next for LA, Derek Jeter. And first offering is fouled off. Jeter working through some struggles lately.
Yeah, they say baseball is a game of failure, and that's true even for longtime major leaguers. Sometimes you'll have tough stretches just like this, but he's an experienced vet. He'll probably right the ship soon.
0-2. One and two.
Swing and a ground ball, and it goes just foul. Breaking ball misses down and away.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking at bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Well, just excellent location on that inside fastball. Really locked him up. And It's a hitter. It's not typically what you're looking for. You're trying to protect away and then in, so you can be a little bit tardy with 2 strikes. Hard to tell if he was fooled or if he thought it would be called a ball, but either way, that's a really nice pitch.
Muncy digs in. 2 down, bases empty, but 1 run across here in the 2nd game of the series. And that drops in for a strike.
No balls. 2 strikes.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Hill makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. So the Dodgers strike first on the solo jack. It's now a 1-0 ball game. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. Welcome back. Let's check out what's been happening of late. Really been struggling. Sasaki back to work. That's through there for a strike. It really feels like we might be running out of time before a rain delay is called. This rain is not letting up.
Yeah, and if we do get a delay, the unfortunate thing is the clock's going to start ticking on these pitchers, and they won't be able to keep their arms warm forever if it's a long break, and going to have to exit this game a little early.
The 1-1 is fouled off.
Finish him.
Line drive. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's 1 down. Now here is Derek Hill. Here's a guy who's been struggling so far this year. It's only late April, but still hoping he'll turn it around soon. And ball 1. It feels like we might be headed towards a rain delay if the weather doesn't ease up, Chris.
Yeah, the umpiring crew are going to pay attention to how the weather is impacting this game, and the moment it becomes dangerous, I think, is the moment we'll be forced to take a break.
The 1-1.
2-1.
Popped up right side. Freeman hauls it in for the out. That's out number 2.
Now batting, shortstop Otto Lopez.
So the batting order turns over, and the batter will be the shortstop, Otto Lopez. 0 for 1 with a fly out to center. Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95. The shortstop takes the ball. Swing and a line drive ripped out into right center. That's a base hit.
The batter, the left fielder, Dane
Now the
Myers.
number 2 hitter, Dane Myers. He was a strikeout victim his first time. Check on the runner. Lopez back in standing. And a foul ball. Lopez, the runner at first with 2 gone. Pickoff throw.
Ball 1.
On the ground to the left. They take the force out. 3rd out. That ends the frame. Marlins leave 1. And it remains 1-0. As we go to the last of the 3rd. Miguel Rojas at the plate. Next offering popped in the air. Right field. Makes the catch, and there's 1 gone. And up to the plate is Will Smith. Singing, you can't ask for anything more. This guy checks all the boxes offensively.
He is the ultimate professional, and it doesn't just start at game time. It starts in the afternoon, the way he prepares and gets ready for the ball game. I tell you what, his teammates feed off of the leadership that he shows on and off the field.
And there's a foul ball. One down, base is empty. Fastball is outside.
I don't think he was trying to miss by that much in an 0-2 count. Just tried to overthrow that pitch.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Shohei Ohtani up to the dish. Grounded out his first time. That one ripped. Dives and makes the catch.
Great diving catch to end the inning. That'll fire up the dugout for sure. Time to go swing it.
Back here at Kauffman Stadium, now it's the DH, Griffin Conine. Ball one, no strikes.
He's been pitching well, but going through this middle of the order second time through, we'll see what kind of adjustments are being made.
Next offering is in for a strike. Swing and a miss as he was late that time. Fights that one away, still 1-2. And a swing and a miss. That K is his third of the game.
I'm not sure that was the exact location the pitcher wanted, but it worked. He got the swing and miss, and I'm sure a bit of sigh of relief after seeing that one go through the zone.
And next will be the cleanup hitter, Connor Norby. And he swings and lifts one to deep center field. That's back there. And forget it. His fourth home run of the season. And we are starting over. It's 1-1. He only needed one swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off. That's as big as it gets right there. You take advantage of a mistake. That is an ultimate. Here it is. Watch it. I'm going to jog around the bases.
Now it's the right fielder, Jesus Sanchez. Reached on an infield single his first time. That one fouled off. One out, base is empty, and a run in. Top half of inning number 4. The 0-1 is outside, and it's a ball and a strike. Yeah, that's fouled off. One down, base is empty. Swing and a high fly ball, pretty well struck right field. That one's got a chance. Stretches out and hauls it in.
Gotta love the over-the-shoulder catch. I tell you what, those are really fun to make.
Graham Pauley now at the plate. He's 0 for 1. First pitch, and he just misses.
1 ball, no strike.
On the ground, right side, and it's through for a hit. So he gets on base and keeps it going. And now for the Marlins, Davison De Los Santos. His first at bat was a strikeout. Misses outside. Ball one. Two outs. Bounced, and that got the pitcher. He's able to win the race to the bag, and they get it out of the play. Back here in Kansas City, bottom four.
He's hitting for that pop. Came out of the gates really strong.
Swinging a foul straight back. Fastball for a strike.
0-2.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Wow, short work to send him packing to start the inning, and no messing around either. All three pitches were in the strike zone, attack mode all the way, and that's pretty impressive given the pop he was dealing with at the plate.
Junior batting for the second time, and that's strike one.
Not sure if he could be in more of a groove. Looks really relaxed. He's retired 7 straight. This guy's feeling it right now.
Fastball is outside.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Gets a piece and stays alive.
Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away from him a little bit, just not able to square it up.
That hits the dirt, and that's ball 3.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air right field. He just missed it. And he makes the catch. And there are 2 outs.
The left fielder, number 99, Aaron.
Here comes Aaron Judge. He's already homered in this game. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
Well, I think that pitch surprised all of us. Right down the middle, doesn't get a swing. Not very often you see a hitter lay off a cookie like that.
And a big swing and a miss.
Well, you got the hitter already chasing that nasty slider. If you're on the mound, you just want to expand the zone right now. Get a swing.
Foul tip into the mitt, struck him out. Nothing doing for the Dodgers here. Still tied, 1-1. Welcome back. Quite a pitcher's duel so far. Here's how the starters have performed up to this point. That one finds the zone. That's strike one. Ramirez, in his rookie season, 23 years old. And he was born in the Dominican Republic. Throw on to Freeman. 1 away here in the 5th.
The center fielder, number 3, Derek Hill.
Derek Hill, the next up for the Marlins. First time up was a pop out. And that one fouled off.
Well, on the mound, very efficient, able to produce an outcome, it seems like, within the 3rd or 4th pitch of just about every at bat.
One down, base is empty. And that one pulled foul.
Punch him out.
Outside low. And that's ball 1.
Really good slider. He's up there just hoping that it ends up off the plate away.
That misses the zone. 2-2.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
That just misses, and the count's
3
full.
balls, 2
He's really
strikes.
tightening up his hitting zone with 2 strikes here. I love it.
On the ground to 3rd. Throw, picked it first, got him.
Good stretch there to make the play. It looks like someone added a little yoga to their daily routine, if you ask me.
So the lineup flips over. Otto Lopez, the next up for the Marlins. Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95. That's a strike.
This game has been so tight. Feels like the next team to score will win it.
Two down, nobody on.
That's a ball.
Lined into left center field, and that's going to fall for a hit. And that extends the inning.
Now batting, left fielder,
And at the plate for Miami, Dane Myers. Throw over to first. Lopez back in on a dive. That misses the zone, and that is ball one. Smash down the left field line. That's a fair ball, and it's getting into the corner. Lopez coming home. He will score, and they take the lead.
Well, here we are, third time through the order, and this is where we see the OPS jump up. Manager might have to go to the bullpen a little bit sooner than he anticipated.
And now here's the Marlins DH, Griffin Conine. Both 2 in this one. Swing and a line drive, base hit into left field. Now a long throw home. It's off the mark, and he scores.
A costly mistake in the outfield thanks to the bad read, and terrible timing for that to happen. That's a play you just want to forget about.
Two outs, runner at first. Now the third baseman, Connor Norby. He's already homered here in this one. Left field. Judge has it sized up. And that is that. 2 runs, 3 hits, no errors, and 1 left. Home half of the 5th coming up. It's the Marlins 3 and the Dodgers 1. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Next to the dish is Freddie.
Freddie Freeman.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot. And man, I'll tell you, a line drive like that into the gap just feels so good. It's feedback that you had everything on time and in control from start to finish with your swing.
And up next for Los Angeles, Derek Jeter. Struck out looking his first time. And fouled off. A little out front there as he swings through it.
Go 2.
That misses. And the count 1-2.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
Check swing, appeal to first. No swing, just held it back there. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. And that one missing low.
On this count, runner not known for his speed, but I think you got to put him in motion. Try to avoid a double play here, Booth.
Runner at first with no outs here. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Well, now he's got 2 runners on after that walk, and things can get out of hand in a hurry in these situations, so he's going to have to find a way to get back into the strike zone.
First and second, no outs. Max Muncy steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Swing and a ball drilled in the air towards right center field. He's got it. Runner tags at second. Now a relay to third. He makes it to third. Good base running to move up with only 1 out. And at the plate for the Dodgers, Miguel Rojas. Fly. To right. Dave Roberts turning to his bench for a new bat. Masataka Yoshida. 1 out, runners at the corners for him.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
Runners are at the corners, 1 away.
That's a ball.
This one in the dirt, but no advance from the runners. And that one is lifted in the air. Myers coming on. He's got it. Out number 2.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
The batter now will be Will Smith. And that one fouled off. Runners at the corners with 2 outs. That one misses. 1 ball, 1 strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Strike 2, and there's a real chance they get out of this without allowing a run. Just missing there, and it's 2-2.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
Runners on first and third, 2 away. Last half of inning number 5. Flails at that one. It's a strikeout. Dodgers strand a couple. Score holds. It's 3-1. Number 6 comes on defensively now as he takes over as the new second baseman. Now at the plate, Jesus Sanchez. One for 2. Matt Sauer taking over on the mound.
And he comes on here for the first time this season, and I'm sure there's some nerves involved in that, so we'll see how he settles in.
And first offering is fouled off. Fastball for a strike. And that's in the dirt.
2 strikes.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Fouled off, and they'll do it again.
Well, they gave up on that pitch early, and it ended up staying in the zone. I'm sure he's kicking himself and would like that pitch again.
Got him looking. That's a strikeout.
Well, just couldn't pull the trigger on the fastball right there, and I don't think he was taking it, thinking it might be a called ball or anything. I just think he was flat out frozen. Did not expect that location, in my opinion.
Paulie in the box again, takes a strike.
Cold night like tonight, last thing you want to do as a hitter is get jammed or even off the end. Trying to find that sweet spot on the bat. Tell you what, you're going to be trying to catch things out front, so off-speed pitches may be a good complement to that fastball.
Base is empty, one away, and we're the top half of the 6th. Now he breaks his bat. Muncy whips it to first on the run, and he beats the throw. He's safe. Singy, it looked like he might have beat it in real time, but that play was really close, so they want to take another look.
Yeah, this is a tough decision to make, Boog, and it feels like it could go either way, but it might be worth a challenge if there's any doubt at all.
So they have decided to challenge the play, and now it's up to the replay umpires in New York to make the call. Here's one more look. They called him safe, and I'm not sure that there's anything here to overturn the call. What about you, Singy?
I don't think so, Boog. I mean, we need something obvious to overturn it, and I just don't see it.
So they've made a decision, and the runner is safe. The original call is confirmed, and that leaves them without any challenges the rest of the way.
Upon video review, the umpires have upheld the call of safe at first base.
Man at first with one gone. And up next for Miami, Davison De Los Santos. First offering misses badly for ball 1. Paulie stands at first with 1 out. Hit in the air, center field. Griffey in pursuit. Corrals it. And there are 2 down. Agustin Ramirez, the next up for the Marlins.
Ramirez.
And that one is downstairs. Ball 1. Right through there for a strike. The other way, and a base hit, and out to a board. Coming home. He'll score.
Everything came together for him. He really shot that one down the right field line and somehow found a way to keep it from slicing foul. One thing that was great about the approach, his head was down all the way through the pitch, and that's how you do it.
So runner at second, 2 down. Derek Hill, the next to hit. in there at the knees for a strike. Runner at second, 2 down. Way out front for strike 2.
It's a tough pitch, but in terms of the best pitch you're going to get to hit in the at-bat, that fastball was down enough where you're going to catch up to one. That's the one. When he elevates, guys aren't touched it.
Swing and a miss, and that is that. And we're back, bottom of the 6th. Here's Shohei Ohtani. He's a guy who does it all. With the lack of contact in today's game, this guy hits for contact, so he delivers average, but there's on-base slugging, too. That one's in there. Strike 1.
Early in the count, you have to be real careful because of that power, but then if this hitter gets a strike or 2 on him, he's still very comfortable, and because he has the ability to get the barrel to the baseball, he's a threat deep into the count as well.
He'll do it himself. 1 away, bottom of the 6th. Here's Mookie now.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
So the Dodgers are going to have to try and come from behind and try and get that offense going. Fouled off left side.
Well, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through 1 more inning, anything after that, a hitter or 2 is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
Handles, throws to first, and Betts is gone. Chris, 3rd time through the order, and a couple of quick outs for the starter.
Yeah, he's been very frugal today, economical with the pitch count.
And first offering is fouled off. Lifted in the air, right field. He's there. He's got it. And that is the 3rd out of the inning. Back at the ballpark as we take a check of the bullpen so far this season. Sauer back to work. And that's a little bit high. 1-0. Sauer winds and deals.
Nope, ball 2. 2 balls, 1 strike.
Pitch is in there, and that is strike 2.
2-2.
Just missed.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Line to left. Judge makes the grab, 1 away.
Up next for the Marlins, the left fielder, Dane.
And now for the Marlins, Dane Myers. First pitch just misses. And he chases a high fastball there.
It can live up in the zone all game if hitters will chase it. That's just too much velocity. Hitters got to look down in the zone.
Swings and misses at the breaking ball in the dirt. Gets to it onto first. And it beats him for out number 2. That's a strikeout.
I got to think that was the plan all the way. He set him up with a high fastball and then bury that curveball down low to get him swinging. Now, especially with how effective pitchers work up in the zone these days, that's a devastating combination.
Griffin Conant getting ready to hit. Swinging a foul back. That's out of play. And that's just foul.
Throwing the ball well, and they need this scoreless inning in relief right here. Been doing a good job keeping him in striking distance.
In the air, left field, down the line, and that's a foul ball. Swings and misses on the fastball up in the zone for the strikeout. And the Marlins down quietly, but they lead it.
Now pitching.
We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Calvin Fauché.
He's got a wicked breaking ball in his arsenal, and it's definitely one of his go-to pitches when he needs it out.
The left fielder, Aaron Judge.
Off the shelf now. Is it your love? Make me dance by myself now. Is it our love?
Just missed.
1-0.
And another ball.
2-0 count to a guy with this much pop at the dish. You better expect him to be turning on something. It's going to either get hit hard to the pull side, or the fans better look out in the stands.
There's a strike.
Well, in this one, the offense has sputtered. Somebody's got to find a way to get on, keep the line moving, and manufacture at least one run. Then maybe you get 2 or 3.
Next offering in there for a strike. And now 2-2. Ripped to right. Should be extra bases. Around first and hustling for second. And he greets the new arm from the bullpen with a double.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws. Now that sets up a huge at-bat in this ball game.
Here's Freddie Freeman now. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
If you're going to get something going, this is the time to do it. You get the leadoff man on. Everybody's got to look over the shoulder and say, I'm just going to keep the line moving. Don't try to do too much.
And that's pushed foul off to the left and out of play. Popped up. Norby makes the catch for the out. And there's one down.
The batter, number 3, shortstop, Derek.
Here's Derek Jeter now with a runner in scoring position. He is struck out and he is walked. Right through there for a strike.
Well, an at-bat can be a little bit of a dance. Strike 1 here, but a few more pitches. We'll see how it turns out.
On the ground, Paulie to first. Awesome play there.
If you want to be a great defense, you have to deliver
Now
consistently.
batting, the third
It doesn't matter
baseman,
how many
Matt.
highlight reel plays you make if you can't execute the small stuff, just like we saw.
Here comes Max Muncy. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Miami's bullpen with some action. Andrew Nardi getting ready to go. Bender, a hard-throwing right-hander, up as well. Headed towards the corner. And a foul ball. Two outs. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. That's a ball. Tried to attack with the sweeper. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. And that cost him a run as he scores easily.
Just a brutal turn of events for the defense. They get the big strikeout with the runner on third, but not only are they unable to complete the out at first, also some heads-up base running gets a run across. Kind of a tough play to recover from and move on if you're on the mound or behind the dish.
Now the Marlins manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move to the pen. Calvin Fauché out of the game. 2 runs.
Now pitching for
New
Miami,
pitcher for the Marlins, Anthony Bender.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves, late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
Trying to pick up his first knock in the big leagues. Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit. Throw in holds the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away. Will Smith with his first major league hit, and this is a moment I'm sure he'll never forget. Congrats.
Yeah, great moment for him and his family. A guy works so hard and has to wait so long for this to happen. And when it does, it can kind of be overwhelming, dude. You still have to stay locked in on the game, but it's great when you can take a minute to just appreciate what you've done and how hard you worked to get here.
First and second. Two outs. Next up, the Dodgers catcher, Will Smith. And the pitch is outside, ball 1. With the go-ahead run at the plate, here the bottom of the 7th. Swing and a ball driven pretty well out towards left center. And that will end the inning. 2 men left stranded, but they do push across 1. We look ahead to inning number 8. It's the Marlins 4 and the Dodgers 2. And welcome back to the ballpark. Ready to begin the So the Dodgers have a new arm on the mound, Tanner Scott.
He doesn't get a lot of strikeouts compared to other relievers, so he relies on getting that soft contact and the defense doing the work behind him. They'll have to be on their toes with him on the bump.
Fastball for a strike. Scott, the lefty who lights up the radar gun. 30 years old now, and he was selected to the All-Star game last year. Next offering is downstairs. And that's outside.
2-1.
And a foul ball. Line drive, base hit. And the leadoff man aboard.
The right fielder, number 7, Jesus.
And now the right fielder, Jesus Sanchez. 1 for 3. And the first pitch misses for ball one.
He might want to steal second in this spot, but he's dealing with a catcher that has one of the best pop times in the game. He needs to pick his spot very wisely.
In for a strike. And now it's even 1-1. Norby aboard here at first with nobody out. Next offering is fouled back. And a foul ball, he stays alive. And a swing and a miss. And there's one away.
Well, that's always the key to effective pitching, is getting ahead in the count. And as a pitcher, it really allows you to start expanding the zone. Hitters become defensive, and all of a sudden that plate starts to get really wide. And what happens is, because of the pressure, you end up committing to a pitch as a batter before you recognize what it is, and that's what leads to the strikeout.
And here is Graham Pauley. Pitch misses, and it's 1-0. Now move to first. Norby dives back in safely. To first, and he breaks for second. To second, and he's out. Two down, nobody on, and we're in the top of the eighth. Swings through that one.
This started in and ended up on the outside edge, just changing planes, and very difficult, especially for a left-handed hitter, to track.
Swing and a miss, and he's down on strikes. And a nice inning of work there as he sets him down 1-2-3. Nothing doing for the Marlins. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the eighth, Seth Martinez.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
Ohtani in the box now. No balls and a strike. A changeup missing. And 1-1.
One strike.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Right side. Over to first. And they get Ohtani for the out.
That's a huge defensive play in the late stages of the game. It might not be the most challenging we've seen today, but it needed to be made. That's helping your team.
Mookie digs in here. 0 for 3 in this one. Foul ball there.
That's a ball.
Swing and a miss, and he got him to chase.
1-2.
Next pitch just misses. 2 balls, 2 strikes the count. And Mookie takes.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
That's to third. 2 up, 2 down.
That play won't be trending on social media later on, but it's still important to execute it to perfection. This game is a lot harder than it looks, partner.
Ken Griffey Jr. steps to the plate for the Dodgers. And a little something extra at stake in this at-bat as he's hitless so far with his hitting streak in jeopardy. To the right side, Paulie tosses to first, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. Dodgers go down quietly, still down by a count of 4-2. Back here at Kauffman Stadium, and now it's going to be Davison de los Santos. Kirby Yates will take over here.
And something to be aware of, the long ball has been a little bit of a problem for him this year.
And a swing and a miss. Yates, multi-time All-Star. He features a 4-seam fastball, a splitter, and he works in a slider. That clips a corner. Foul ball, still 0-2. Popped up, middle of the diamond. Should have this one. Hauls it in, and there's one away.
Up next for the Marlins, the catcher, Agustin Ramirez.
Digging in, Agustin Ramirez. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. And another ball. Swings through that one for strike 1.
As a hitter, you got to learn something from that pitch. He clearly wasn't timed up on the fastball. In a 2-0 count, you have to be ready to do damage.
In the air, right side. Betts hauls it in, 2 away.
The center fielder, number 3, Derek.
2 down, bases
Hill.
empty. Here's the center fielder, Derek Hill. That one finds the corner. It's 0-1. Ground ball right side. Throw on to Freeman, and that is that. Miami down in order as they can't add to their 4-2 lead.
Now pitching for
Welcome
Miami.
back, and here comes the closer, Andrew Nardi.
I think closer has to be one of the toughest jobs in baseball, and we see a pretty high turnover rate because of it. Every outing seems to be high pressure, this one included. We'll see if he can wrap up the win and get himself a save.
The left fielder,
Now it's Aaron Judge up to the plate.
Judge.
There's the strike.
Late in the game, everyone gets a little tighter. Way to get ahead on a really good hitter right there.
Ripped, but it curls foul.
Now, Boog, this is a real tough place for visiting teams to come in and close out ball games for a win.
Foul tip into the mid, struck him out.
Well, that right there is what you want to see out of your closer. Come in and close the door, cancel any hope that opponent has in making some type of comeback in the ball game. Tell you what, that helps him settle in, and that helps everybody else relax a little bit to get these other 2 outs.
Freeman batting with 1 down, takes a strike. Bases empty, 1 away here in the last half of inning number 9. Swings and misses, and it's 0-2.
Gonna really need to hang in there with that front side against this left-handed breaking ball.
1 ball.
That
2
one
strike.
missed. Next offering way off the plate. And a breaking ball misses outside. On the ground to third. And it gets by him. Jump throw. He beats the throw, and he's out at first.
The effort was there with the jump throw. You gotta love it, but it just wasn't in time. Still a really impressive play just to get to that ball and make it close at first. And not every shortstop could even make that play.
Here in the bottom of the ninth, 1 out. Derek Jeter steps to the plate for the Dodgers. There's the strike. Tying run at the plate. Late on that fastball.
It might be time to choke up a little bit, get that front foot down early, maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
The shortstop takes the ball.
He's great hitting the ball the other way, and that pitch did a good job to straighten him up a bit. Mission accomplished.
Ground ball up the middle. Here's Lopez for one. And that's a double play to end it.
I'd say you're lying if you say you don't feel a 5-game losing streak. This W definitely helps them relax a little bit and take some of the pressure off from it going to a 6, 7, or even an 8-game losing streak.
And your final 4-2. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long